Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
He disappeared over 65 million years ago. Now he's back. From the Bedrock Studios at WJOB in Hammond, it's T-Rex Live.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, all the truth, and nothing but the truth? Huh? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, all the truth, and nothing but the truth?
Are you trying to give me the double talk?
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, all the truth, and nothing but the truth?
Why don't you answer him?
He's talking pig Latin. I don't know what he's saying.
He's asking you if you swear.
No, but I know all the words.
How about face?
I won't do it. He don't pay my salary. It's a guy with a beard. I'll get up.
Alright, guys. What's going on? You are tuned in to T-Rex Live, the half-hour show that keeps you rocking with good tunes, keeps you rocking with some funny stuff, leading you into 10:30, where, of course, Hey Harlow will be coming on in at that point. And, yeah, good times, fun times, it's all good. Today on today's show, of course, is Valentine's Day, so I have some interesting stuff in regards to Valentine's Day. Don't worry, it's not a history lesson. It's actually, I've got some information on Valentine's Day etiquette and America's most romantic restaurants. And if for those of you who are wondering, oh, maybe there's some in Chicago, I don't know. I think most of them were not in the Chicagoland area, so that kind of is a downer for all of us, don't you think? Anyway, well, we'll make do with what we can,
T-Rex.
of course. Hey!
T-Rex, I just wanted to let all the guys know that are on the last minute here. You know what's always worked for me? Fannie Mae candy.
Fannie Mae.
And it seems like most women either like the Hostess mints or the turtles.
Ah,
so
that's true.
You get some of each, you're covered.
There you go.
Have a good day.
All right, appreciate it. So there you go. Tony, I think it was your phone, my friend, because I heard him just fine. That was weird. Maybe it was a off connection or something. Well, Tony will call back, maybe on a different line, and we'll chat with him when he gets back. So there you go. So a gentleman says go to Fannie Mae and get some candies, either the turtles or any other candies they may got there. But turtles and I have to agree with him. I think turtles are usually the number one thing on most ladies' lists. Hello there. Who knows,
Good
right?
morning.
What's up?
Hey, I heard that phone noise in the background again just toward the end of Tony's conversation, and I think I heard it earlier when Jed was talking to somebody at the end of his show.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know what that is. All the other phone lines sound fine except for Tony's. Or when he was on that line, I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, and Tony got to speak up a little bit. I enjoy listening to what he has to say, but it's getting tough to hear him anymore.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The caller after him was loud and clear.
Mm-hmm.
A gentleman talking about the Fannie Mae candies. Then Tone was a little soft on his volume.
Yeah. I think he was on a different phone than he usually calls in on, but yeah, it might have been.
He
I'm
needs
not
to take
sure.
his vitamins.
It could be. So what are your recommendations? Well, before you go, what are your recommendations for the last minute Valentine's Day shopper? What is a good way to dig himself out of a pit?
Well, you know what? The candy always works good, and I believe like a nice small bouquet of flowers. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm not one to believe in a whole dozen roses.
Gotcha.
But maybe a nice small bouquet, even a single rose is thoughtful.
Good. All right. Sounds good to me. Thank you for that, sir.
Yeah.
Take it easy. All right. Everyone's saying get some flowers.
I
celebrated Valentine's Day a little bit early. Did it on Saturday, matter of fact. My girlfriend had to do a gig up there at the Horseshoe for her culinary stuff. She had to work in the kitchens that night, so she said, let's celebrate a little bit early. Plus, with me working over at Ace, I never know what days I'm really going to have off and not. And sure enough, I am working tonight, so we planned this out pretty well, Des. Anywho, so we go ahead and we planned it out. I took her to I went over to her house to pick her up, and I gave her stuff. I gave her a big old stuffed teddy bear that was really cute. And then from there, I took her to, or she gave me a box of Reese's, you know, you got the box of chocolates and all that, you know, the heart-shaped ones, and it's got all kind of different stuff. I like the stuff where it's like just Reese's in it or Snickers in it, you know. I don't want that other stuff. The Reese's heart-shaped stuff, that's awesome right there. That's good stuff. That's right on. What Preach? Commander's Palace in New Orleans, 95th at the Hancock Center. I guess Preacher's naming off some romantic locations. All right, Preach, go ahead, keep it coming, bud. So she gave me that. I gave her a teddy bear, and I also gave her a heart-shaped watch, which was really cute, and she liked it. She wore it right from the get-go. Then I took her to Cracker Barrel because it was real early in the morning still, about 10:30 or so. Took her to Cracker Barrel. From there, we then proceeded to mosey on over for her because she had to do some shopping for my mom and for my older brother. Their birthdays, David's was last weekend, my mom's was yesterday. Happy birthday again, Ma. Took her out to, believe it or not, El Taco Real yesterday. So that was cool. Very right on. Took her there yesterday. She had a good time. So anyway, Saturday, Des had to do a lot of shopping for my mom and stuff. So we really didn't do anything per se in the romantic end of anything. Not to mention the fact, like I said, she had to get ready for work that evening at the Horseshoe. So it just was not available for us to do. So, you know, what can you do? And then, of course, yesterday she worked last night, so I couldn't see her last night because she was working. And tonight, she has off, but now I'm the one who's got to work. So, it's okay. It's the way of the world, man. We just got to learn to cope with it. Again, I posed a question to you. I need you guys to help out some of those folks who are waking up and realizing it's Valentine's Day and haven't done a single thing. If you get up and you're into the WJOB chat room, Preacher's naming off some restaurants that are some possible locations, except for the one in Maui, obviously, but there's a few. He mentions 95th at the Hancock Center in Chicago. So Preacher's helping out a few folks. He might even help out a little bit on his show today for a few cool restaurants. We'll see what happens. But I believe it or not, Preach, that Eiffel Tower made it into one of the most romantic locations in America. So go figure that one out, huh? They probably won't let us call them again. They know you too well now.